What is up, my LA Comics? This is your boy LA Comics here. Today I'm going to be doing this review on the iPod Nano 7th generation. First off, I would like to apologize for not making a video for the past few weeks, so I decided to make it up to you guys with an iPod Nano review. Now, this is kind of a retro review because this is the 7th generation, and this has come out all the way, almost 4 years ago. It's almost been 4 years since Apple even thought about updating this bad boy, but I can kind of see why, because it's literally the best iPod Nano ever made, in my opinion. Now, is it better than the 5th generation iPod Nano, though? Well, it really depends. It really depends if you prefer a camera or if you prefer the Bluetooth connectivity. I personally prefer the Bluetooth connectivity only because I already got a camera. It's right here. See that? It's right there. So the camera that I'm actually using is my iPod Touch 6th generation, and it's the jailbroken with iOS 9.3.3. But yeah, enough about my iPod Touch. Let's go back to this guy. Alright, so as you can see, the exterior kind of looks just like an iPod Touch. It looks like a miniature squared off iPod Touch. At first glance, that's probably what you would think it is, right? Well, I can assure you that this is definitely not an iPod Touch. It does not have internet. It has its own proprietary OS, so it doesn't even run iOS at all. In fact, this guy doesn't even get updates at all. So what you see is literally what you get. But that's fine because that's the awesomeness of an iPod Nano. It's literally just an awesome MP3 player. Now, on the back, as you can see, you got your normal stuff like the Apple logo, iPod logo, and your FCC information. And it's very similar to the iPod Touch because that's pretty much what you would get on an iPod Touch too. Now, on the bottom, you get your lightning connector port and your headphone jack. On the top, you get your sleep-wake button. Oh, sorry, it's right there. You get your sleep-wake button right here. And also, you get your volume rockers on the side, as opposed to the 6th generation with it being on the top instead of the side. Also, you get your center click, meaning that you can click it once to play a song and click it again to pause, or double-click it to go to the next song, or triple-click it to go back. Am I actually playing music right now? Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Cool. As you can see, there's also a home button down here, which is circular instead of the rounded square that you would get on the iPhone 5C and under. As you can see, you also get your 2.5-inch LCD screen. It's not really a Retina display because it's not as good, but the viewing angles are okay. I mean, I guess they're okay. I mean, they're still kind of bad, but they're nowhere near as bad as, let's just say the Pono player. I mean, that fucking screen is horrible. But this screen is okay. I mean, it's sharp, it's colorful, but it's no Retina display by any means, so don't expect, detail, but it's okay. It looks great, right? Alright, now let's just dive into the features of this bad boy. I apologize, it's actually almost midnight because I'm stupid, but let's keep going. Alright, as you can see, we are in our music, and we can it pretty much works exactly as you would expect. You can scroll through your artists, etc. Let's play some Bob Marley. No Woman, No Cry. As you can see, those are your MIDI controls. Wait, hold on, let me see if I could focus. Focus. Yep. As you can see, those are our media controls. You can, go back to a song, and you can also go to the next song. Play, pause, and your volume, and your seeker. Oops, sorry. Oh, by the way, that actually brings me to my next thing. You can also go back by sliding from the edge of the screen, which I think is pretty damn sweet. Now, as you can see, go back to the seeker, it works like that. You can repeat your song or repeat the album. You can also use a Genius playlist to create a playlist that you think would sound great with other songs. Unfortunately, you'd have to do that on a computer, as you can see. Genius unavailable. Connect to iTunes. Yeah, I know. All right, now there's also the shuffle button. There's also the list button, in which lets you go through your album without having to go back. Also lets you rate the song or rate the album. So yeah, this is a pretty damn awesome music player. Now let's go into fitness. Now this app really just tracks how much you've walked or how much you've run. It's really an exercising app for iPod Nano. I think it's pretty damn sweet. This is all the settings, personal info. You can put your height. In fact, I might just do that right now, actually. On camera. Oh my god, that's awesome. Alright, let's go to 6'1". I'm a 6'1" man. Alright, 6'1", personal info. Go back, come on. Go back, God. Alright, weight. Oh god, this is embarrassing. Actually, no, I'm not going to put my weight in right now because I'm actually going to save that for my Get Fit Don't Quit channel. But I can just pretty much tell you guys that, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to tell you guys my weight anyway. Alright, let's go up, down, all the way. Yep, I am over there. I'm over that number. Oh my god, Oliver, you're big! Jesus Christ! I understand that, but that's the reason why I have a Get Fit Don't Quit, because I'm actually working on my weight. So if you're scared about how much I weigh, then don't worry, because again, I got a channel. So yeah, I got 365. I'm 6'1", and yeah, you can pretty much set your daily step goal from on and off. You can also set your goal, but I don't ever use this app because I just use it for music and video. And as you can see, units of measure, distance, miles, Nike plus iPod Sports Kit, reset collaboration. It is pretty much all what it is. You could tap on one of these, and yeah, it's just pretty much Nike plus iPod, and it works beautifully. Yeah. Now, enough of those embarrassing weights. Let's go into the photos. Yeah, let's go into the photos. As you can see, the photos look great. Now I'm going to go into this. As you can see, it looks really nice. Again, it's not Retina display, so you won't be able to you'll still be able to distinguish some pixels here and there, but it's okay because the pictures still look fantastic. Now let's go back into grid view. I said let's go back to the grid view. There we go. Now let's find a pretty awesome photo. There we go. Look at me. I look fucking fabulous. Look at that. Oh yeah, I look beautiful. All right. Anyways, let's go into the videos app where I got my movies. Now the screen on this while you're watching a movie is fantastic. Like let's just watch Finding Nemo. Oh shit. Let's just watch Finding Nemo. It also has an accelerometer. As you can see, it pretty much has the exact same thing you would expect. You can scroll through the movie, you can play, pause it. You can also adjust your volume up here. Same thing with the music, by the way. I kind of forgot to show you guys that. But you can also skip over if there are like scenes. You can also yeah, or that. You can also play pause, and you get the gist. Now let's go into the settings app. As you can see, the settings app really does look like the iOS 5 settings app. If you guys remember, in iOS 5 and under, the settings app looks pretty identical to what you're looking at right now. And if we go into general, you go into your About tab, and yeah, it works pretty damn sweet. Also up here is where you enable your Bluetooth, so if you ever have any Bluetooth devices laying around, you can connect them. But as you can see, I don't have any at the moment, so I can't. So let's just go back to general. You got your brightness. You can also set it to whatever brightness you want. Reset to default. Now in wallpaper, you get different patterns for your wallpaper, which I think is kind of bullcrap, because I think that people should be able to use their photos as their wallpaper, but I can kind of see why. They kind of want this iPod to be more simplistic and more awesome, so I kind of like it. Like you can select this line wallpaper, which looks pretty nice. It kind of looks like a little explosion. Also, if you select this, it kind of looks like one of those wallpapers from iOS 7. Like, do any of you remember on the iPod Touch 5th generation and the 6th generation on the iPhone 5C that they have color matching wallpapers? Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what this looks like. Now I have mine set on this one, on the circle one, because I think it looks pretty damn sweet. You can also just get green or whatever color you got, and that's opaque. And if you don't like any of those, you can just use no wallpaper, just gray. And I think the gray does kind of look cool. It kind of gives it like that monolithic look. And yeah, that's the wallpaper. Now let's go into date and time. You can pretty much set your date and time to whatever. It's pretty much exactly what you expect. Now let's go into languages. And as you can see, this is how you, yeah, it's pretty much exactly what you expect again. Now, accessibility, now this is when things get pretty awesome. Now, voiceover is something that if you're playing a song and if you hold down the center button, it actually tells you what is playing, which I think is pretty damn sweet. Now, you can also invert the colors, which I also think is pretty awesome, but I always wonder what the point was. But yeah, anyways, it's there just in case if you need to investigate a few photos. Now, mono auto is also there just in case if you have one of those headphones that like mono auto instead of the stereo, or if you're one of those guys who like the mono instead of stereo. Anyways, triple click home. Now, triple click home is pretty much an activator, but without the jailbreak. Like you can toggle voiceover if that happens instead of having to hold down the center click, or you can toggle invert colors, which I think I like more, like this. Like a mouse. Now let's go back to the accessibility down here. And let's go to subtitles and captions. Now, you can actually customize your captions, which I think is pretty damn sweet. I like it. Like, you can make your own style. Like, let's create a new style right now. Like, we can pick the font for it. Courier, Iowan, Menlo, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go with copperplate. That looks pretty damn sweet. Now let's go into the large, extra large, because I'm large and in charge, as you guys just saw in the fucking Nikes plus iPod app. Anyways, now let's go into the text color. Now let's make it yellow for Ollie Comics. Let's go to the color. Let's make that blue or cyan for Ollie Comics. Boom. Look at that. It's in Ollie Comics colors because it's blue and yellow. Anyways, as you can see, that's style 1. I just created my own subtitles, and I feel pretty proud of myself. It's awesome. And yeah, let's go back. And as you can see, that was accessibility. It's pretty damn awesome stuff. Now let's go into music. Now, it has the option to shake to shuffle, sound check. It also has an option to change your equalizer, which I think is pretty damn sweet. Also has a volume limit, meaning that if your ears are sensitive, you can always have a volume limit just in case if you won't ever go over that limit. Audio crossfade, meaning that whenever a song plays, the next song just fades in like 2 seconds before the song ends. Group compilation. I actually don't know what that is, but I think it just groups some of your songs for a compilation. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm stupid. Anyways, let's go into the videos. Start playing where I left off. It's really simple setting. You can just go in there and boom. All right, now, let's go into the radio. Now, radio regions, Americas, Asia, blah, blah. I think this is pretty cool because you can also customize it, I think. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Maybe there isn't any radios out here that has other countries. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not that much of a radio listener, so it could be either way. Now, live pause I think is pretty sweet, meaning that you can actually pause the radio just in case if you're like trying to talk to someone and you're listening to like, I don't know, let's just say Blink 182 or Green Day on the radio, and someone says, "Hey, do you want pizza?" and you have to pause it, and you're like, "Hell yeah, I want pizza! Put the pepperoni and sausage on that! Woo!" Now, granted, I actually did kind of give up red meat that not too long ago. Well, I have it like every once in a while, but it's a lot less because from what I heard, red meat's actually not good for you. Like when it comes to dietary tips, do not eat that much red meat because from what I heard, they're actually really toxic to the heart. But I eat it like once in a while. But that's pretty much what anyone should do. Like they should only eat it once in a while because it's not really that good for you. Oh God, we actually went off topic. Anyways, let's go to photos. Yep, times per slide. This is for the slideshow. And right here, you get the repeat. You can also repeat it if you want. Shuffle photos, just in case if you don't want to know what's going to come next. Now let's go down to reset settings. Oh God, no. Never mind. Yeah, that's pretty much all of settings. Let's go into the clock. As you can see, the clock, you can actually pick clock faces just like the iPod Nano 7th or 6th generation. But instead of it being square, you get this elongated screen with these awesome clocks. And I think they look pretty damn sweet. Now, over here, you get your stopwatch. And as you can see, it works perfectly. You just start and stop it. You can also lap it, just in case you're trying to record something. Alright, now right here is your timer. Like, just say that you plug this into an alarm. No, shit, stupid. Like, if you, like, plug this into, like, a speaker, you can set this as an alarm. And once the timer is off, then boom, you're up, and this saved you to go to your work or school. And I think it's pretty damn sweet. Now, right here is podcasts, and podcast works great. Unfortunately, I don't really listen to podcasts, but if you do have podcasts, if you sync them via iTunes, then they will show up right here, like a boss. Same thing with radio. As you can see, I don't have any radio signal because I don't have any headphones around me, so yeah. Wait, hold on. I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'll actually try to look for headphones right now. Hey guys, we're back. Now I actually found some of my old earbuds, and I'm going to be using the radio like a boss. Now, how it works is that you can just tap the little star if you like the radio station. You can also use this little slider, which I think is really nice. I like the fact that they added the slider. You can also pause it, like live pause, like I was talking to you guys about. You can also hit this little skip button for like the next radio station, which I think is pretty sweet. Now I'm just going to pause this because I'm still going to keep going on with my review. And now, oh, by the way, right here it says no radio signal, please plug in headphones. So, yeah, that's pretty much all of the iPod Nano 7th generation. Alright, so my final rating of the iPod Nano 7th generation is, drumroll, 9 out of 10. I think it is a fantastic MP3 player. I really do. I think for what it is, I think it would be an amazing MP3 player for those who just want to listen to music or watch a few movies on it. And the battery life is pretty good, and you can pretty much do anything that an awesome MP3 player can do, plus more. This thing is epic. Now, the only reason why I give it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 is because the screen is a little bit washed out. It's not really, sharp as a Retina display. The viewing angles are meh, and yeah, that's really the only reason. But other than that, yeah, it's a great MP3 player. I recommend it to everyone who wants a simple listening to music device. And on eBay or Amazon, this goes for like $80 to $90. Now, if you want to get a new one with like one of the new colors, I'd suggest going to Apple, and those go for like around $150, which is a little pricey for what it does. But I think it's worth it. I mean, it only comes in one configuration, which is 16 gigabytes, meaning that you won't ever have to worry about it ever getting smaller, because 16 gigabytes is a really, really good configuration size for this. I mean, you don't get internet, so you don't have to worry about, it getting clogged with YouTube or Instagram or blah, blah, blah. And I think it's a great MP3 player. I freaking love it. And yeah, that is my final review of it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. This is your boy, I Like Comics, in the house. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I Like Comics out.